through the night of downtown sorrow. Onward goes the pilgrim back, singing song of expectation, marching to the promised land. Clear before us through the darkness gleam, and burn the guiding light. Pilgrim clasp and hand of pilgrim, stepping fearless through the night. Pleasant good morning, pleasant good morning. My name is Jewel, and today I will be talking to you about the hymn Through the Night of Doubt and Sorrow. It's actually a good hymn. Like, after me doing all the research, it speaks a little volume, you know? So let's get into it. So this hymn was written by, I don't know how to pronounce his name fully. I'm going to write it down, like here, so you can see. But it's called Bernhard Selvin Ingerman. I hope I'm saying it. Well, I know I'm not saying it right. But he was born in 1787 in Denmark, and he died in 1862. So most of his songs, he was a poet. You know, he used to write songs, especially like he wrote some good popular hymns too, and he wrote a lot of poems. And this particular song, which is Through the Night of Doubt and Sorrow, it was originally called a particular name. This is the name right here. I can't pronounce that because it was written in Danish. It's a language called Danish. And it was written in 1825, but it wasn't published until 1867, and it was translated from Danish to English by a woman called Samby Golden. These names is terrible, I'm sorry. But I'm going to put the name right here so you can see. And it was actually a popular song, one of the popular songs that he ever made. And let's get into it. Let's break it down a little bit so you can understand, just like how I understand how powerful this hymn is. Okay, so the first stanzas, I'm just going to go quickly through the stanzas so you can just get the main focus on each stanza and what it means. So the first stanza is through the night of doubt and sorrow, right? So we know doubt and sorrow is feeling of uncertainty, feeling of deep distress. So you're in this state where you're uncertain and you're in this state of deep distress, right? It says onward goes the pilgrim band. So pilgrim is a person that takes a long journey, and it says pilgrim band, which means is more than one person. So and this kind of refers to Christians. Like, we as Christian, we going on this journey together and we walk in this walk together. And it says singing songs of expectation, marching to the promised land. So even though we have doubt and sorrow, which is feeling of uncertainty and guilt, we still have expectation, and we're singing high, we're singing glory, we're singing high of expectation, and we're marching ourselves through our promised land. And we know promised land in Moses' time, it was like Canaan, you know, it had everything that you needed. Well, and this is just a representation of saying that a promised land is something that God promised us. It's something that is better, and it's something that is good, that we will like. So we have high expectation as Christians coming together to go to this promised land, right? Second stanza, it says, clear before us through the darkness, gleams and burns the guiding light. So there's darkness before us. Sometimes we don't know where we're going. There's darkness in our path, but it's saying that there's a gleam of burning and a guiding light. So a guiding light, what do that mean? A guiding light is a light that's in a path. You ever went down a dark alley and you really don't know where to go, but it's just one light that's leading the way down? Like, there's like spotlights leading the way down on the path that you should go. That's a guiding light. It's a place that's directing you to somewhere. So we in this dark place and we don't know where we're going as Christians, but we have this guiding light that's guiding us, right? And It says that pilgrim claps and the hand, the pilgrim claps the hand of pilgrim, stepping fearless through the night. So we coming together. So they're saying that pilgrim claps the hand of pilgrim. So we clapping each other, we holding each other's hand, and we basically going through, stepping fearless through the night. As Christians, we keep going. Third standards. 1, the light of God's owns present, own the ransom people shed. Right? So they're saying that now, they're saying in this stanza that the light is God. It's God's presence. Like, so the light is directing us to God, is what we are aiming for. And then it says, chasing far from gloom and terror, brightening all the path we tread. So we see in this light, and we chasing towards light, far away from gloom and terror. Gloom is like a dark place, and terror is like is when we scared and stuff like that. So it's like a scared place, and gloom is like a state of like darkness and depression and stuff like that. So we saying that we chasing this light in fear, and we chasing it, trying to get away from the gloom and the terror, and we just basically keep pressing on to the path that's there. I'm almost done. Bear with me. Standards 4 says, 1, the object of our journey. 1 is to fear, which never dies. So we going through this path, we have to have faith. A faith that never dies. So even though you have, some people may have faith that wavers by the way, they're saying that we need to have faith that never dies. And then it says that the earnest looking forward. Earnest means showing sincere and intense conviction. So we have faith, and we are very convicted. And last but not least, it says 1, the hope of our God inspires. So we need to have fear. We need to have faith. Sorry, I keep saying fear. We need to have faith, and we need to have a conviction, and then we need to have hope that that this light and this path that we choose is of God, and we're gonna see a better light when we get there. And then it continues to stanza 5. It says, 1, the strain that lifts 1,000, lift as from heart of one. 1, the conflict. 1, the Perilan means danger. So you're going to have conflict, you're going to have danger. 1, the march in God begun. So just basically saying that you're going to have conflict, you're going to have danger around your path, but you just keep marching. Marching towards God's path. Speeding along to standard 6, it says, 1, the gladness of rejoice on the fair eternal shore, where the one almighty Father reside in love forevermore. So we are glad. We have gladness and rejoice because we know our Father who art in heaven is going to be there at the end of the light. And we're going to have love and love evermore. So much love and so much joy. 2 more standards. In standard 7, it says, onward therefore, Christian pilgrims, onward with the cross our aid. Bear its shame and fight its battle till we rest beneath its shed. So they said that we should keep pressing forward. We have to bear our shame. We have to bear and fight the battle. That's what they're basically saying. Bear your shame, fight your battle, and keep pressing on, because there's going to be a shelter at the end of the tunnel. It says rest beneath its shed. And last but not least, stanza 8, it says, soon shall come the great awakening, soon the rending of the tomb, and the scattering of all shadows, and the end of toil and gloom. So toil is working extremely hard, and gloom is darkness. So it's saying that soon, this is only temporary, and sooner or later, when we get to our destination, there will be no more toil, there's no more doom. There will be no more extreme hard work, and there's no more darkness, and we'll be at a better place, you know? This hymn speaks volume. It means a lot to me. To me, it just means that, you know, as a Christians, and as we're going through our journey and our path, sometimes it's dark and sorrowful, and sometimes we don't know where to go. Sometimes there's so much things happening in our lives that we just get frustrated, but we always got to remember that there's a light, and this light guides us, and we have to stay on this path and stay in there with faith and believing, with encouragement, with expectation that it's going to get better and be better. Also, it's saying that we should not have fear, that we should just go forward with hope, because we know God is God and God got our backs. And then on the last but not least, we could use this hymn as an encouragement to keep pushing forward. You know, in times when we feel like we have no way or no end, we could use this hymn and sing it and get in tune with yourself. And you sing this hymn of encouragement to remember that God is God and we should press forward. Like our life is going to be hard. There's things that's going to be happening, but we continue pressing forward. Follow that light. Even though there's darkness all around, there's always that light that's going to gloom. And there was actually a part in the standards that said that the light will get bigger when you meet God. When you see God, I'm trying to find the stanza. Stanza 2. It said, gleam and burns the light, guiding light. No, sorry, that's not the standard. Sorry, I can't find the stanza right now, but there's a stanza that talked about how the light is going to be brighter and more filled with brighter lights the more you get closer to God. And I pray that you have a good day. And I pray that you listen to all the devotions that's coming our way. We get a little closer to listening to all these hymns and what it means to us. Because we sing these hymns daily, and it's important that we learn what it means so we could use it in a time where we need to use it. And this is the few words I leave with you. Tune in tomorrow and like, share, and subscribe. See you guys. Enjoy your day.